Hey there everybody, Andy doing Commentator here, back with episode number 4 of this Pokemon Snap playthrough that's not a playthrough. Now, the subject of this video is going to be Charizard. No prizes for guessing that one if you did indeed guess that particular subject. What am I talking about? Anyway, let's get on with it. So yeah, Charizard is going to be the Pokemon in question today. It's going to be in the frame, so to speak. So that's the current Charizard picture that I have, 4,420 points. Let's see how that breaks down. So we've got 960 size, 1250 pose, and of course the techniques in the middle. So the only way we're going to beat that is if we get 970 or above size points. The pose points are as high as possible. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. In fact, this is going to be the first one that's going to be a bit of a tricky one. But let's see how we get on. But before we do that, of course, we need to refer to Primer's official strategy guide for Pokemon Snap. Let's see what it says about Charizard. So it says here, knock that same Charmeleon into the lava pool with a piece of Pokemon food or a Pestiball, and it will evolve into Charizard. Professor Oak especially likes photos of the Charizard's flame. Now, there's a couple of things wrong with that little blurb. I think there's at least one thing wrong with it, and that's the bit about the flame, but I'll talk about that in a short while. And I may be wrong here, but I thought the Charmeleon needed to be knocked into the lava with an apple Pokemon food thing rather than a Pestiball, but I may be wrong on that one. Anywho, let's go and do exactly what the guide has just told us to do and try and get a good picture of Charizard. Now, as I said, to get a really good picture is quite challenging because you've only got a really small window in which to get it in because the size is a bit of a problem with this one. But once again, we'll talk about that when we get to it. So for the third time in a row, we're off to the Volcano, which is a poem. So we'll skip on the... We'll let the Rapidashes run by. We'll not run into them like we did last time. And off we go, speeding along to the end. Now, I did tease a little bit in the last video when it was Charmeleon about not knocking it into the lava pool. I'm not saying why, but the guide's already ruined it. I mean, I think most people probably know anyway, but that's what happens if you knock the Charmeleon into the to the lava pool. But just in case you didn't, well, the guide's told you now. We'll knock Moltres into the lava because we need to skip onto the Charmeleon at the end, of course. Right, so we need to. This time we do need to knock it into the lava pool. Now, this is can be a little bit trickier than actually hitting it to make it raw. I think sometimes it does raw on its own. That was a good shot. I thought the Moltres were going to get in the way. Right, so there's the Charizard comes out. So we'll get a photo of it. As I said, it's a bit of an awkward one, this one, because you need to aim the 0-1 right, and you need to sort of get it at the end. Right, so we'll keep going up here. Let's turn and face the Charizard, and there's the flame. But what we actually want to try and get it is, yeah. Well, what you want to get it. You want to get it just before it does the flame. That's how you get the biggest size score. Because when it's doing the flame, you don't get a good size score. So it is a bit of an awkward one, this one. But let's see how we get on. Yeah, so you can see there. I don't know if that's just before the flame or after the flame. I think it may be. I think it's before. But you only get one shot at it, really. So you need to make it count. Right, let's go for... I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for that one, despite the fact there's no flame. I just want to see if you get the flame bonus, despite the fact that there's no flame. I know that sounds a bit stupid, but, you know, I'm calling this is a playthrough that's not a playthrough, so I'm not averse to daft names for things. Or illogical naming. See, 850 size isn't bad. Yeah, see what I mean? It says what a flame, even though there's no flame. That's what I'm saying. So, you actually don't need to get the flame in the shot. Yeah, 4,000. That's actually not a bad score, 4,200. We'll keep the one I've got though. Let's see if we can get up to 900 size. We'll have another bash.
Welcome back.
It is, yeah. As I said, it's one of the trickier ones. This one, because once you've hit it with the apple, the apple-shaped Pokemon food, I should say. Once you've hit it with that, it doesn't quite act the same way. It just does the flame thing straight away. I'm not going to explain this very well, but basically, I know what I mean. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's just skip back on through. So ignore the Vulpixes. I'm not a big fan of this level, I have to say. I think of all the levels on this game, this is one of the weaker ones. So the fact we're getting 3 early on sort of gets it out of the way, which is nice. Hit the Moltres egg. Ignore you, because as I said, as I've already said, I'm not going to take photos of anything other than the Pokemon that we need. There's Moltres doing its thing. Okay, and now we need to knock this into the lava. I think it's probably going to start running, so let's preempt that. No, it didn't run. There we go. Just caught its tail. Out comes Charizard. Now we need to get over here. Yeah, the photo I got, I'm pretty sure it was literally just before the level ended. So if we use the right C stick thing to get the 0-1 over here, then we'll turn around, hit it with the apple, does the flame, and of course the level ends. I timed it badly, so let's see how we get on. Let's see what we get though. Never know to hit it early or late. I'm just maybe better off hitting it late. Maybe better off hitting it early, to be honest with you. Anyway, so oh smart, let's have a look. You can see there it's all in the shot, but it's quite a long way away compared to that one. I think as well we won't get the pose points for that. I'm actually going to send that one in. Yeah, the hard thing is, like I said, it's getting it all in the picture. That's why the one I've got, somehow managing to get it sort of basically all in, getting the bottom of its stomach, is quite a tough one. Yeah, see, only 840. This is the problem. But again, you get the flame points despite the fact there's no flame. We can have another go. Like I said, we'll try and get to 900 sides if we can. I'll have a couple more bashes. I knew we'd hit a bit of a brick wall with this one, but I've not done a practice run of any of these Pokemon. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did a practice of Bulbasaur just to get me back into the sort of habit of Pestiball, judging Pestiball trajectory. That was the purpose of that. But apart from that, really not done any prep for this series, which is probably something I shouldn't admit. But anywho. It's getting hard in here, so yeah, try and keep cool somehow. Let me shift the Moltres once again. Skip on through. Right, where's the Charmeleon? There it is. I need it to run round quickly. I might try and get it early this time rather than late. I think sometimes it does. Raw. No, that was bad. I knew eventually I was going to do that. Yeah, it does raw randomly. So I was wrong about that. Right, this is my shot. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just as it springs out and does that... did I hit that then? If I hit that, I didn't mean to. Is it going to breathe fire? Nope. So we go up here. Level's about to end. Right, there we go. Now that's better. That's slightly better, I think. Because more of it's in the shot. Still think it's slightly clipped, but it's not bad. Now the other problem I've got here is I can't actually hear the game, so I can't hear when the level's about to end, which is a bit of a problem. Right, I'm going to go with that one. Even though its head is way over to the left-hand side, we may not get the centralised score here, but we'll see. Let's go. Let's see how we get on here. 830, so slightly better score. We get the flame bonus if there's no flame. Yep, the last shot's higher. Right, we'll have one more go. I think you get the idea. What we need to be doing for this one. I wish I could hear the. See if I can hear the game a bit better. Because of course, I think when the level's about to end, I think you kind of hear the portal sort of spring open, if that makes any sense. Right, let Rapidash run on by. Run on by. Which I think of the songs about heat I can sing. I mean, there are loads. It's like a heat wave and things like that, and other songs about warmth. Is there a song about lava? Is there a song about a volcano? I don't know. I'm just trying to fill airtime here while we skip on through. Hatch the Moltres. Oh, that was good. I've just done what I said I wouldn't do. That's take a picture of Pokemon that's not the subject of the video. So I'm a big fat dirty liar. Well, I'm one of those 4 things. Okay. Oh, that was a good shot. But I'm actually going to get this early this time. I'm going to get it early rather than at the end of the level. I'm going to get it now. I'm going to get it now, because there we go. Right, that may... Don't know if that's going to work or not, but let's get it... I was trying last time to get it early rather than late. But we're still going to get a late one as well, because I do think that's the best way. So we go up here. We turn around, I can hear the zoom thing about to... The zoom thing, the portal thing open up. I can hear it now a little. I've turned the sound up, so I don't know if the mic's going to pick up the TV, but hopefully it won't. And if it does, I'll edit it out. Don't worry. Okay. So there's the Charmander, which I shouldn't have got. Right. So let's have a look at the Charizard. So you can see there. So you can see there. You can see its full torso. But it does look smaller than these pictures. But I'm still going to submit it anyway. I just wonder if... I may actually go for the one with the flame just about... Yeah, I'll go for that one. Why not? We'll actually have some flame in the shot. Not that you need it, of course. Yeah, the key is trying not to get it too clipped. That's the problem. And again, with the flame, because the wings are out, more likely to get clipped. Ah, you see, 9:20 that time. So again, getting it early. So you can either get it early or get it late. That's the key. So of course we haven't quite got the same score that we did get, but 9:20 is a good score. I want to try and get to at least 900s. I've done that now. So I think we'll wrap that one up there. I need to up my photography pun game. I haven't thought of many yet. There's got to be there's got to be loads that I missed. There's got to be loads that I've had the opportunity to do, but I'll focus on thinking about that before the next video, because that's the end of this video. I think we're going to call it a day there. So you get the idea about the. I need to stop doing that at the end of videos. So you get the idea there about what you have to do for the Charizard, the technique that you need to use to try and get the biggest one of this one's the size score. It's getting a good size score, but I think you get the idea, and I've shown you how to do that. So that is Charizard. That's the end of this video. So we're going to be moving on. In the next video, we're moving on to the next Pokemon in the Pokédex, and that is Squirtle. So that should be fun, hopefully. But until we get to that point, for now from me, it is sayonara.